on Caribbean Temple 105 FM. It's another exclusive cultural marathon. 24 uninterrupted hours showcasing the personality, performances, and achievements of the world's best-known calypsonian. We hail the mighty Sparrow, Calypso King of Kings.
Hot Caribbean Temple.
All is down and all is well.
Compliments Caribbean, toasting the Calypso King of the World, Nescafe and Suffragan. NP, you can count on NP. Royal Castle, better all over. And Bermuda's Biscuits, we are showcasing the life, the personality, and the accomplishments of a Calypso phenomenon. Dr. Slinger Francisco, the mighty Sparrow, until midnight, exclusively on Caribbean Temple 105 FM.
Hot Caribbean Temple.
No more rock and roll, oh no. Bring on the mighty Sparrow. Saga and jump calypso. Bring on the mighty Sparrow.
It's a minute after 3 o'clock. Wednesday, September 28, 1994. Sparrow Day on Caribbean Temple 105 FM. And indeed in Temple Country, Trinidad and Tobago. Welcome to hour 16. For the next 3 hours, from now until 6 o'clock, we'll be looking at Sparrow, King of Kings. Looking at the Calypso King competition, the Calypso Monarch competition, the Panorama competition, King of Kings, Calypso King of the World, and the Road March title. I'm Sookram Ali, the ultimate selector. Good afternoon and welcome to King of Kings. A tribute to the undisputed Calypso King of the world, the mighty Sparrow. The very first Calypso King competition was held in 1939. When the young Slinger Francisco started his Calypso career in 1955, the most prestigious Calypso competition was the Calypso King contest, Dimanche Grand Night at the Grandstand Queen's Park, Savannah. In his very first year in competition, Carnival 1956, he emerged Calypso King of Trinidad and Tobago. His winning composition, Gene and Dinah.
No more Yankees in Trinidad. They wanna close down the base for good. Them girls have to make out how they could. Brother is now they pop up in tongue. In for a penny and in for a pound. Believe me, it's competition for so. Trouble in the tongue when the price drop low. So when you're going up, Gina and Dinah, Rosita and Clementina. From the corner posing that your life is something they sell it. And if you catch them low, you can get them all for nothing. Don't make a row. The Yankees on Sparrow they go now. Only West Indians like me or you go in to get a drink or two. And as we have things back in control, I begin to revenge in my heart and soul. Brother, when I'm spreading news around, just to see how them pavement come in the town. Just to meet with Gina and Dinah, Rosita and Clementina. From the corner holding that your life is something that's selling. And when you catch them low, you can get them all for nothing. Don't make a row. Well, the Yankees on Sparrow they go round. boys again. We are going to rule for the spade. No more young people spoil the set. Dorothy have to take what she gets. All of them who used to make style, well, they're taking 2 shillings with a smile. No more hotel to rest your head. Like the sweat of thy brow, thou shalt eat bread. Mama, you was Gina, Nana, Rosy, Caramel, and Nina. Now we call them golden. Let you like the sun in the selling. You catch them broken, you can get them all for nothing. Don't make a row. The Yankees gone, Sparrow take over now.
Carnival 1956. The young slinger Francisco entered the Dimanche Gras show for the very first time, his very first year in competition, and walked away with the Calypso King crown, $40 cash, and the Angostura Cup. That year, 1956. 1 year later, controversy. Sparrow refused to compete. All that and more after these commercial messages.
On the outside, in traffic, sweating, it's unbearable. But it's actually only about 30 degrees Celsius, which is nothing compared to the heat churning inside your engine, which is why you need an oil that can cool your engine and your nerves. New SH formulation NP Ultra Motor Oil, rated SH, the highest international rating for any motor oil. Over 70% of cars in TNT survive the road because they run on NP. NP, we're at home on the road.
That royal flavor at the castle. You're something special, 'cause we're better all over Royal Castle. Come on, y'all. Royal Castle. There's nothing like Royal Castle. Yeah. It's better all over at the Royal Castle.
9 minutes after 3 o'clock, inside hour 16, King of Kings, a tribute to the mighty Sparrow. In this segment, we are looking at the Calypso King, Calypso Monarch competition. 1956, the Calypso King contestants were required to sing one selection. That selection by the mighty Sparrow, Jean and Dinah. 1 year later, 1957, because of the inadequate prize money and singing condition, just $40 cash and the Angostura Cup, Sparrow led a boycott of the 1957 competition. And along with people like Superior, Melody, Spoil, and others, they had a rival competition at the Globe Theatre. At the Dimanche Gras show, Pretender won with Hey Sera Sera. However, at the Globe rival competition, the unofficial competition that year, Sparrow won with Carnival Boycott.
But no competition for me in San Fernando or the city. They could preach, beat or apart. I wouldn't even go Savannah to see football. I intend to keep on the costumes on the shelf. Let they keep the prize in Savannah for their own self. And let the queen run the show without steel band and calypso. If you want to go, you could go up there, but me ain't going nowhere. What really caused the upset is the car the queen does get. She does nothing for carnival. She only pretty and that is all. But men like me and you, saving money whole year to play juju, all we getting is 2 cases of beer and a talk up as the band of the year. So I intend to keep all my costumes on the shelf. Let they keep the prize in Savannah for their own self. And let the queen run the show without steel band and calypso. Who want to go could go up there, but me ain't going nowhere. They started talking nonsense about some kind of violence, but they should publish an apology because they're lying on we looking for better conditions. They're making false allegations, say what they want, do what they like. Sparrow is one calypsonian stripe. I intend to keep my calypsos on the shelf. Let it keep the price undivided between the dancers. And let the queen run the show, with she fridge and she ready her. Man, if you want to go, you could go up there, but me ain't going nowhere. So now give me a hearing. Calypso is the root of carnival. Steel band is the foot of carnival. Without calypso, no road march to beat. Without steel band, you scarcely want to move your feet. So we intend to keep the calypso on the shelf. Let they keep the prize in Savannah for their own self. And let the queen run the show without steel band and calypso. But who want to go could go up there, but me ain't going nowhere.
The first of 3 occasions, the Mighty Sparrow was absent from the Calypso King contest. The first period, 1957 to 1959. Preserving for posterity, in song, his grievances, back in 57. It is interesting to know that at that point, 1956, the prize for winning the Calypso King contest was just $40. And as we proceed, we will see work by the Mighty Sparrow and others resulting in improved conditions for the Calypso King. In the late 50s, the Mighty Sparrow emerged as the Calypsonian to revolutionize the entertainment business, changing the image of the Calypsonian from an irresponsible drifter to that of an entertainer, demanding respect for his cultural contribution. The Mighty Sparrow returned to the Calypso King contest in 1960. By then, the competition was upgraded, with each contestant being required to sing 2 selections. Sparrow sang 10 to 1 is Murder and Mimi.
Making love one day with a girl they calling Mimi. Making love one day with a girl they calling Mimi. I pick up Mimi by the railway, and we take a taxi straight to Claxton Bay. Before we lay down on the carpet, she start catching a fit. Darling, don't bite me, honey. I never had a man to ever do that to me. Aye, do, darling. Look, my paws raise up. You're making me feel weak. Stop, Sparrow, stop. This time if you see how she hooked me and I hooked she, like two snakes roll up, she's so deceitful, she ballin' stuff, but she like it, I know that. From the way she started to scratch me like a cat, let me go, girl Sparrow, no, darling, don't bite me, don't do that, honey. I never had a man that ever did that to me. Aye, do, darling. Look, my paws raise up. You're making me feel so weak. Stop, Sparrow, stop. Stop to roll, I get sand all in my nose hole, sand all in my eye, and I get in bite with sandfly. I kept on scratching and scratching. All this time while I know people watching, wait, maybe a sandfly bite me down there. But darling, don't bite me, don't do that, honey. I never had a man to ever do that to me. Aye, Sparrow, darling. Look, my paws raise up. You're making me feel so weak. Stop, Sparrow, stop, darling. Trouble now with Mimi, like she wants to steady hold there. When a man finish, I think it's foolish to play licorice. I try to get up and tell she, Mimi, darling, the taxi waiting on, we can go. Keep the rum when you reach home, give your man some, but she ball, darling, you love me, please tell me, honey. Even the man I have never did that to me. Aye, do, darling. Look at this razor. You're making me feel so weak. Stop, Sparrow, stop. They have me feeling sad. Well, they're playing beast. Why they run for police? 10 criminals attack me outside of Mirama. 10 to 1 is murder. About 10 in the night on the 5th of October. 10 to 1 is murder. Way down Henry Street by HCM Walker. 10 to 1 is murder. Oh, well, the leader of the gang was a hot like a pepper. 10 to 1 is murder. And every man in the gang had a white-handed razor. 10 to 1 is murder. They say I pushed the girl from Grenada. 10 to 1 is murder. Well, I back continually fall in the gutter. 10 to 1 is murder. Just imagine my position as a police in the area. 10 to 1 is murder. 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 Well, I start to sweat. Man, I soaking wet. Mama, so much stress. That's a night I can't forget. 10 of them against me with 50 spectators.
10 to 1 is murder.
And the way they coming up like they want to devour.
10 to 1 is murder.
But in the heat of the excitement is then I remember.
10 to 1 is murder.
In my next pants pocket I forget me weather.
10 to 1 is murder.
I don't know what to do, but I just can't surrender.
10 to 1 is murder.
So they go cut me down just as small as pretender.
10 to 1 is murder.
You could imagine how they're planning to dig out my liver.
10 to 1 is murder.
But as the crowds are together, I started to shiver.
10 to 1 is murder.
Hoppa, hoppa.
10 to 1 is murder. 10 to 1 is murder. 10 to 1 is murder. 10 to 1 is murder.
In the still of the night, I was really in a fright. Me alone against 10 vicious men. I remember I had a chicken at Mirama.
10 to 1 is murder.
Well, I said to myself that was the last supper.
10 to 1 is murder.
But I get away and I run till I by Johnson Corner.
10 to 1 is murder.
They take off in me skin with big stick and boulder.
10 to 1 is murder.
The fella in front was a very good belter.
10 to 1 is murder.
Bottle and stone falling, but no place to shelter.
10 to 1 is murder.
I hear bottom phone the coast of the scatter.
10 to 1 is
The two selections that helped Sparrow to his second Calypso King title back in 1960, Mimi and 10 to 1 is Murder. The following year, 1961, Sparrow back in controversy. All that and more after these messages.
10 to 1 is murder. 10 to 1 is murder. 10 to 1 is murder.
Early but we wish you a Merry Christmas. Win a car. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Win appliances. Wish you a Merry Christmas. Free airline travel. All for you from Nestle.
3 wishes will be granted by Nestle this Christmas. With any 4 labels, win a car, or a fridge, a stove, or microwave, or 10,000 miles of airline travel, or 50 consolation prizes worth $90,000. See your press.
All for you from Nestle.
So, you're on the outside, in traffic, sweating. It's unbearable. But it's actually only about 30 degrees Celsius, which is nothing compared to the heat churning inside your engine, which is why you need an oil that can cool your engine and your nerves. New SH Formulation NP Ultra Motor Oil, rated SH, the highest international rating for any motor oil. Over 70% of cars in TNT survive the road because they run on NP. NP, we're at home on the road.
Calling all my blood in the band.
With a current in your hand.
Crave a real icy brew. Not just one, but a few. Carib anywhere. Rules and beer. Carib in everything. Everywhere. Carib everywhere.
See, boy, I invite 5 visitors for lunch and they just ring up and say they bring in 3 more problems. I say, no problem, boy. Just order some chicken from Royal Castle because Royal Castle chicken's so big. Even if they bring 10 more, you could feed all. Because when they come to size, you cannot beat Royal Castle. Because when you hear Royal Castle cut up chicken, it well cut, you know. They don't chinks. It's some big, big piece of chicken you get in each piece like a whole lunch. Yes, man. When it comes to taste and size, Royal Castle is it better all over. The only problem, you might have to buy a dog too, because the visitors might not want to leave your house.
24 and a half minutes after 3 o'clock inside hour 16 as we toast the most celebrated Calypsonian of all time, Sparrow Day on Caribbean Temple. 7 times Calypso King, once Calypso Monarch, twice King of Kings, 11 times Calypso King of the World in the U.S. Virgin Islands, 8 times Road March Champion, 4 times winning Panorama Tune. And we're up to the year 1961 as we look at Sparrow's performance in the Calypso King competition. 1961, Sparrow second to the mighty Dogler, who sang Lazy Man and Split Me in Two. Sparrow, not always the most graceful of losers, responded with Robbery with V.
They want a new king. They will do anything. you could ask anybody if it ain't robbery with me. Judge's name, of course they're feeling shame. They feel they spite in me, but they're too blind to see. I am the only man that's fight for Calypsonian right here in this island, getting no appreciation. Instead of helping me up, they're fighting for progress to stop. They put a man with no originality, no stage personality. They're trying to make me look small. I know he have a deep groove, but when he go change that tune, this song, that song, same melody, no variety. Well, if you don't believe me, you could ask anybody if it ain't robbery. Up to sing, and all we hope was to win. It is the committee that making it a duty, forgetting ability, extending sympathy. But it's one thing they learn the Guinea Kong, but I had the throne, he ain't had no stage personality, no originality, and they can't make me look small. All he have is a deep croon, but he won't change the tune at all. This song, that song, same melody, no variety. Well, if you don't believe me, you could ask anybody if it ain't robbery with me.
The year 1961. Sparrow a bit upset with surrendering his crown to the mighty Douglas. And maybe his arguments won favor with the CDC judges because the following year, 1962, Sparrow recaptured his Calypso King title, scoring 3. His third Calypso King title with Sparrow Come Back Home and Federation. Singer Francisco, the mighty Sparrow, on the eve of independence in Trinidad and Tobago, 1962, Calypso King, Sparrow Come Back Home and Federation.
Very bad here in Trinidad, till I catch a plane to the USA, just to clear out the way, mama. Every day the mailman ringing, hundreds of letters he bringing. Before he walk out me horn, I try to get her over. She called, hey, Sparrow, come back home. If you hear them go, Sparrow, come back home. Hey, don't leave us alone. Sparrow, come back home. Baby, tell me what's the cry. Sparrow, come back home. Yes, you never miss the water till the well runs dry. Sparrow, come back home. Sparrow, come back home. Sparrow, come back home. Sparrow, come back home. I know I have the fans to please. Here in the West Indies, they buy me records like they mad. I can't treat these people bad, but New York people spending money to promote me at Carnegie. Contract and things I'm sign up to, I don't know where the heck to do. Look, Sparrow, come back home. If you hear them go, Sparrow, come back home. Don't leave we alone. Sparrow, come back home. Sparrow, come back home. Sparrow, come back home. Sparrow, come back home. People want to know why Jamaica run from the Federation? Well, they want to know why Jamaica run away from the Federation. Jamaica have a right to speak she mind. That is my opinion. And if you believe in democracy, you'll agree with me. But if they know they didn't want Federation, and they know they don't want to unite as one, independence was at the door. Why didn't they speak before? This is no time to say you are federated no more. Capital site that nearly caused big fight. When Sir Adams took up his post, that even made things worse. They ballin'. We ain't want no Bajan premier. Trinidad can't be capital for here. So the grumbling went on and on to a big referendum. But if they know they didn't want federation, and they know they don't want to unite as one and only one, I said to tell the doctor you're not in favor. Don't behave like a blasted traitor. How the devil you mean you're federated no more? Big shame after so much efforts and energy put by everybody. Right now it's only a memory. We failed miserably. Some may say we shouldn't help part it, but it's Jamaica where started. If they know they didn't want federation, and they know they don't want to unite as one, just tell the doctor you're not in favor. Don't behave like a blasted traitor. This is no time to say you are federated no more. Whoa, whoa, la da dee dee la da dee dee survival of the fittest. Everybody fighting for independence, singularly Trinidad for instance. We gon' get it too, so don't bother. But I find we should all be together, not separated as we are because of Jamaica. If they know they didn't want federation, and they know they don't want to unite as one, tell the doctor you're not in favor. Don't behave like a blasted traitor. How the devil you mean you are federated no more?
Good enough to earn Sparrow his third Calypso King title. Federation and Sparrow come back home on the eve of independence in TNT, Carnival 1962. Up next, after 16 years away, Kitchener came back home and jumped in the fray, returning to active competition.
Say the word help, and you think boring. As for fiber, all I can think of is But Say whole wheat cricks and think of taste, think of gorgeous bodies, think of breakfast, lunch and dinner snacks. Say whole wheat crisps and think of everything that's good. Whole wheat crisps, as good as it tastes.
Baked fresh by Bermuda's.
Get the taste, that royal flavor at the castle. You're something special, 'cause we're better all over Royal Castle. Come on, y'all. Royal Castle. There's nothing like Royal Castle. Yeah, yeah. It's better all over at the Royal Castle.
So, you're on the outside, in traffic, sweating, it's unbearable. But it's actually only about 30 degrees Celsius, which is nothing compared to the heat churning inside your engine, which is why you need an oil that can cool your engine and your nerves. New SH Formulation NP Ultra Motor Oil, rated SH, the highest international rating for any motor oil. Over 70% of cars in TNT survive the road because they run on NP. NP, we're at home on the road.
You are enjoying 24 hours in the radio company of Calypso Royalty as we hail the mighty Sparrow, Calypso King of Kings, exclusively on Caribbean Temple 105 FM, with best wishes from Royal Castle, Better All Over, Caribbean, toasting the Calypso King of the World, Nescafe and Supplejon, Bermuda's Biscuits and NP. You can count on NP.
20 minutes before 4 o'clock inside hour 16. Our 24-hour salute to the Supreme Calypso King of the World, Slinger Francisco, the mighty Sparrow. In this segment, we are looking at Sparrow in competition. Currently, we are counting down every single selection Sparrow performed at the Calypso King, or he had competing for Road March honors. And we're up to the year 1963. The very first Carnival as an independent nation. Carnival 1963. Kitchener, after 16 years overseas, returned and jumped in the fray, competing with Kitch. However, his effort was not good enough. Sparrow successfully defended his ground, beating Kitchener into second place. Sparrow sang Kennedy and Khrushchev, and Dan is the man.
Confidence in Kennedy. Khrushchev ain't mean nothing to me. All Khrushchev do the infection. But I will best he will regret. Kennedy is a genius. Khrushchev playing robust. I mean, you always talking tough. Finally, Kennedy called him up and make him turn them ships in opposite direction. Vices, any retaliation for the metal explosion. Stop them, search them, sink them to the bottom of the ocean. Let me hear you mount into second motion. Worldwide communism they want to spread, but my mother said she'd rather dead than live in a world of communism. She would drink poison, that's unnecessary. Not as long as we have Kennedy, together with Canada, England, and France. Ball head Khrushchev ain't got a chance. Because the content ships in the opposite direction. And any retaliation will be an explosion. Stop them, search them, sing them to the bottom of the ocean. Let me hear you move if you sing the emotion. Wait. No war, not again, but it is plain we ain't for remain. And then communism just walking, and ain't do nothing happen. We got brains, we got weapons to stifle Russian aggression. Don't mind they put a few men in space. Kennedy go put Khrushchev in place and make him turn ships in the opposite direction. And in retaliation, ultimate explosion. Stop them, search them, sing them to the bottom of the ocean. Wait, let me hear you mouth with your second emotion. Go. America, not Batista, so don't be too quick to fight. If you get on too much of a big fight, Khrushchev is a madman, but he ain't gonna die for no Cuban. He give you weapons and that is all, and when you die, he's gonna read to your funeral. You will see, he turn ships in the opposite direction. When he hears it, stop him and search him and sink him in the ocean. And then the retaliation will give an explosion. Well, that's a Cuban jam session. So, man. Examine the horn. According to the education you get when you're small, you will grow up with true ambition and respect from one and all. But in my days in school, they teach me like a fool. The things they teach me I should be a block-headed mule. You tell me pussy has finished his work long ago, and now he resting and tame. Solomon Gandhi was born on a Monday, the ass is the lion king. Winking, blinking and nod, sail off in a wooden sloop. The goody Lucy tail and the alligator fighting to make monkey liver soup. And Dan is the man in the van. The poems and the lessons they write and send from England impress me. They were trying to cultivate comedians. Comic books made more sense. You know it is fictitious without pretense. Cottridge wanted to keep us in ignorance. Tell me if this ain't your business. Humpty Dumpty sat on a wall. Humpty Dumpty didn't fall. Goosey, goosey gander. Where shall I wander? Ding dong dell. Goosey in the well. R-I-K-K-I-T-I-K-K-I-T-I-V-I. Rikki-tikki-tikki-tikki-tavi. Dan is the man in the van. I said Cottridge was plenty times more advanced than them scientists. I am believed that no one man could write so much stupidness. Aeroplanes didn't come so soon. Scientists used to make the grading balloon. Cottridge make a cow jump over the moon. And then he tell them, Tom, Tom, the piper's son, thief a pig and away he ran. Once there was a woman who lived in a shoe. She had so many children, she didn't know what to do. Dickory, a dickory duck, the mouse ran up the clock. The lion and the mouse, a woman pushing a cow to eat grass on top of a house. Mama Dan is the man in the van. How I happen to get some education, my friends, me and no. All they teach me is about bear, rabbit, and rum. till skin off. They wanted to keep me down indeed. They tried their best but didn't succeed. You see, my head was done see enough to know I can't read. Who cares about Peter? Peter was a pumpkin eater. Some little people tied Gulliver. When I was sick and lay abed, I had 2 pillows at my head. The goose laid the golden egg. The spider catch a fly. Morocco with wings flapping in the sky. They beat me like a dog to learn that in school. If my head was right, I would have be a damn fool. With Dan is the man in the van. Can a pig dance a jig or a pig? Twirly and twisty were 2 screws. Mr. Mike goes to school on a bike. Dan is the man in the van. Dan is the man in the van.
Good enough to earn him his 4th Calypso King title back in 1963. Dan is the man, and Kennedy and Khrushchev. Slinger Francisco, the mighty Sparrow. When we come back for the 2nd time, Sparrow away from the Calypso King competition.
When you're busy on your feet, got no time, can't miss a beat.
Stop the jam, gonna get a boost. Stop the jam, gonna get a boost.
Listen, A, B, C, D, E. Easy vitamin, move you up. Stop the jam. Stop the jam gets you up on your need to stay on top.
Stop the jam, gonna get a boost. Stop the jam, gonna get a boost.
Stop the jam, boost you up.
Calling all my blood in the band.
With a carrot in your hand.
Quiver real icy brew. Not just one, but a few. Carib anywhere, brews and beer. Carib in everything, everywhere. Carib everywhere. Carib respect. It's the same thing every day. I always hear her say, when the school bell rings for lunch, there's only one thing good for my honey bunch. Vanilla cookies, please. Nothing filthy like this. Vanilla cookies puts a mealtime smile on your face.
He's a fella always used to say he don't want no pepper sauce unless his mother make it. He say his mother is the only person in the whole wide world could make pepper sauce to suit he. Until he passed by Royal Castle and taste Royal Castle pepper sauce on the chicken. When he tastes the Royal Castle pepper sauce that make with nice habaneros peppers from Valencia and the fresh green seasonings and shadow benny from Paramin and the special Royal Castle blend, he only saying, put more pepper. He say, boy, this Royal Castle pepper sauce not only hot, but it's nice and tasty. He say, boy, Royal Castle like a mother to me, you know. They know how to make pepper sauce. It's better all over.
8 minutes before 4 o'clock, you're inside the segment King of Kings as we pay homage to the undisputed Calypso King of the world. Today is Sparrow Day on Caribbean Tempo. In this segment, we are concentrating on the Calypso King competition, the Calypso Monarch, the Road March, the Panorama Tunes, the King of Kings, and the Calypso King of the World competitions. And we are playing for you all the winning Sparrow selections, and we're up to the year 1972. The previous selection from the year 1963. That means from 1964 to 1971. Sparrow again was absent from the Calypso King competition. The reason? In 1964, he placed 3rd to the Mighty Bomber, tying with Kitchener for 3rd place. He was upset with the judge's decision and decided to boycott the competition. However, in 1972, after a personal challenge from the Mighty Duke, who had won 4 consecutive crowns, 71, 70, 69, and 68, issued a challenge to the Mighty Sparrow. Sparrow took up that challenge and walked away with the crown once again, singing Rope and Drunk and Disorderly.
Drink and drunk and sky shilling, always make the family shake. all day, all night. I'm staggering high like a kite. It's Christmas, every day is Christmas. I could bring me wrong trust, it'll be many hours. I like to be strong and family, always in custody, with friends and the family. All the money put up with me because I'm drunk and disorderly. Every weekend I in the jail, drunk and disorderly. Nobody to stand still. Hey. I can't stop, Lord, and I won't try. I feel so good when I hide. So bring wine, bring beer, bring gin, bring champagne, anything. Night time, daytime in the sunshine, anytime is right time. Bring me high wine until I get drunk and disorderly. Always in custody, with friends and family. All man fed up with me cause I'm drunk and disorderly. Every weekend I in the jail, drunk and disorderly. Nobody to stand still. They never teach me wrong control, so put as long a glass could hold. They say a hungry man's a angry man, but a drunken man's a happy man. Good Friday, good fall on us Wednesday, as long as it's wrong day, I ain't going nowhere until I get drunk and disorderly. Always in custody, with friends and family. All man fed up with me cause I'm drunk and disorderly. Every weekend I in the jail, drunk and disorderly. Nobody can stand me this for me. Christmas is great. Let's open it now and take a taste. I say break the seal, don't waste me time, and bring it with a will in mind. You feel good, you stay in a happy mood. Rum give you vitamin and nourishment and food. It's nice to be drunk and disorderly. Always in custody, with friends and family. All man fed up with me cause I'm drunk and disorderly. Every weekend I in the jail, drunk and disorderly. Nobody can stand me still. While everyone was jumping up and having a good time, they were belting and fighting, trying to spoil a sunlight. By a ball, make care and well prepare. Oh, tell them beware for carnival while jumping in the band. I'm going to have a parcel in my hand. If they cherish the hope that they go tackle and beat the stove, I want them know I ain't making jokes. They say I want me to roll. They come to town, feeling they strong. I'm only pushing people wrong. Now they afraid no one, not even the police. But this year is for love and peace, so this nonsense must cease. Don't be too hot to fight, you go get bite. Cause all are we tight for carnival while jumping in the van. I'm going to have a parcel in my hand. If they cherish the hope that they go tackle and beat this dope, I want them to know I ain't making jokes. This year walking the road. And who get paid? Spend it all on Italian Western to learn more gunplay. Trusty to practice it, but on Carnival Day I wanted all them Sancho and Django. This year won't be so. For Carnival while jumping in the van, I'm going to have a parcel in my hand. If they cherish the hope that they go tackle and beat the dope, I want them to know I ain't making joke. This year I walk in the road. This carnival, no bacchanal. We want a peaceful festival. No battle pelting, no steel band clashing, just mass and music. Regardless of where your band come from, just behave in public. Well, all who playing mad and think they bad must be on the guard. For carnival while jumping in the banner, I'm going to have a parcel in my hand. If they cherish the hope that they go tackle and beat the stove, I want them to know I ain't making jokes. This year I walk in the road.
Good enough to prevent the Mighty Duke from making it 5 in a row. Capturing the Calypso King title back in 1972 with Rope and Drunk and Disorderly. It is interesting to note that up to 1972, except for Duke, who had 4 Calypso King titles, no one else had scored more than 2 Calypso King victories. In fact, back in 58-59, the Mighty Striker scored 2 Calypso King titles, and also in the 50s, Spitfire had 2 titles. No one else scored that many Calypso King titles. So when Sparrow returned in 1972, not only did he stop Duke's winning streak, but he went one step further than Duke, scoring his 5th Calypso King title. When we come back, Sparrow will chat about his involvement in the Calypso King competition, and he will forge way ahead of his nearest rival in the most prestigious Calypso competition anywhere in the world. The March Grand Night Calypso King of TNT, and indeed Calypso King of the world. 2 minutes after 4 o'clock as we move into our 17th 24 hours of the music of Singer Francisco, the Mighty Sparrow, as we toast the most celebrated Calypsonian of all times.
On Caribbean Temple 105 FM, it's another exclusive cultural marathon. 24 uninterrupted hours showcasing the personality, performances, and achievements of the world's best-known Calypsonian. We hail the Mighty Sparrow, Calypso King of Kings.
So, you're on the outside, in traffic, sweating, it's unbearable. But it's actually only about 30 degrees Celsius, which is nothing compared to the heat churning inside your engine, which is why you need an oil that can cool your engine and your... We're at home on the road.
Baked fresh by Bermudas.
On Caribbean Temple 105 FM, it's another exclusive cultural marathon. 24 uninterrupted hours showcasing the personality, performances, and achievements of the world's best-known calypsonian. We hail the mighty Sparrow, Calypso King of Kings.
Hot Caribbean Temple.
5 minutes after 4 o'clock inside hour 17. Last evening, Big Brother Dave Alcock, Phil Simmons, and Vanessa spoke to the Mighty Sparrow, and this is what he had to say about his involvement in the Calypso King, Calypso Monarch competition.
I enjoy a good fight. There is nothing that makes me feel more alive and vibrant, and the competition, the tension before, and everything. I'm going to check Chalk Dust out. I'm going to catch him by here, and whoever else you think the crow think he bad, well, I go fix him, and that kind of thing. It makes me feel alive.
The first year back, there were tears after you were announced winner. I'm not going to go into details. There were tears when other Calypsonians felt they should have won. The second time
nobody couldn't say they should have won.
All right, let's leave it there. But there were tears.
Tears because
your reaction to coming second to Chalk Dust. Let me hear it from you. Let's hear it from you now.
I don't know. I mean, we could have all sorts of different opinions, but the judge's decision is final. I would have really liked to know how the thing is judged. There are things that you get points for, and there are things that you lose points for. And if it is that you're judging a competition and you don't have rules, well, then you don't have rules. Anything could happen. But if you do have rules, then people should stick to the rules. I'm not here to make any case. It's not no sour grapes with me. But I thought Chalk Dust's lyrics was good, very good. Even though he would use a piece of pecan to sing on somebody in the competition to create laughter and that kind of thing. It is, in a way, a little bit not so fair, but then again, it's fair. All is fair in the business. But how good was his melody? How good was his presentation? I mean, people say Sparrow getting old and things. Sparrow was an old man. He still command the stage. Getting old, getting a little heavy, but he still performs like nobody business. Some people have more youth, but they stand up like a mason, put them in a corner. That is not the way how it should be done. You have to show this is, and the theme that time, Mama, this is mass. You're supposed to be a part of that theme. And whoever portray that theme better than you, I think, should be considered. So, having said all of that, I have nothing against Chalk Dust or anybody for that matter. I just thought that if his lyrics was good, my lyrics was also good. If you felt like giving him a little more for lyrics, because you thought his lyrics was a little better, okay, do that. But whatever you give him more than me in lyrics, I'm going to make it up in melody. Because melody and lyrics get same points. And his melody wasn't as good as mine.
8 minutes after 4 o'clock, the Mighty Sparrow speaking with Phil Simmons, Dave Alcock, and Vanessa Herbert Monday evening. And he was talking about his involvement in the Calypso Monarch competition, specifically his 1993 defeat by the Mighty Chalk Dust. We go back 20 years earlier, 1973, when Sparrow captured his 6th Calypso King title with Same Time, Same Place, and Happy School Days.
is what she said to me. No more damn formality. Once more I am free again. So meet me in Port of Spain the same time, on the same place. Make it fast, cause I'm ready to shake me waist. Try and understand. I leave the hunky man, and I want a big nigga man to hug up in the band. Bring a flask and a glass, so she said, and for my feet and the heat on me head, I want a alpagat and I want a sailor hat. Then I want a fancy suit to have me looking cute. And when you pick up everything, just remember I am waiting same time, in the same place. Make it fast, cause I'm ready to shake me waist. Darling, try and understand that I leave the hunky man, and I want a big nigga man to hug up in the pan. Seeing us, people must get a shock. Have no fear, I don't care, let them talk. Cause I cannot forget meeting you in last year's fete. And for all the men I know, nobody ever thrilled me so. If you're interested, Sparrow, get ready and come tomorrow. Same time, in the same place. Make it fast, cause I'm ready to shake me waist. Try and understand, I just leave the hungry man, and I want a big nigga man to hug up in the band. We go eat, we go drink, we go dance, we go jump, we go sing, we go prance. But this is Trinidad, and I'm so proud and glad. When we play in mass, we are no creed or class. So goodbye, my darling, pick me up on Tuesday morning, same time, in the same place. Make it fast, cause I'm ready to shake me waist. Try and understand, I just leave the hunky man, and I want a big nigga man to hug up in the band.
Pull up Selector. On a point of correction, this is the ultimate Selector from the year 2016, chatting with a birdie and collating and cross-referencing data for the book Trinidad Tobago Carnival 1932 to 2000. I discovered that despite what the CDC NCC said in their publications, in 1973, Sparrow sang School Days and Mass in May, not Same Time, Same Place, to capture the Calypso King crown. Carry on, Selector.
I was writing day to hear the problems they had last year. To me, really, it was a minor affair. But they nearly fight us, February, March and May, because of a silly argument for Carnival Day. January, say don't ask me, I got New Year's Day, no one can take away. February, bring CDC and say, how the hell you could leave me a March and put Carnival in May? They went on to say December have Christmas Day, April they all have holiday. Ivan William come what may, that's exactly where they stay. And you know that may have Labor Day. You unfair, I say. January, say don't ask me. I got New Year's Day, no one can take away. February, ring CDC and say, how the hell you could leave me and march and put carnival in May? Well, I wouldn't call no name, but it wasn't us to blame. For no polio, and even then all the same. Though you blank me up the scene, my good neighbor March was clean. That is why your final decision so unjust and mean. January, say don't ask me. I got New Year's Day, no one can take away. February, ring CDC and say, how the hell you could leave me a march and put carnival in May? Well, look at the years gone by. It was really March and I who sought and fought to keep the carnival dry. And then all the thanks we get is to jump up in the wet. But this year I hope you don't forget, we won back with fat. January, say don't ask me. I got New Year's Day, no one can take away. February, ring CDC and say, how the hell you could leave me and march and put carnival in May? And then there was this girl from Kent to a football game she went. Hey, she opened, she sold in front of the goal and inside the football well. I wish I was a sweet soap going from hand to hand. Every time there is a bed, I see the promised land. Hey, pussycat, where have you been? Pussy went to London town, went to see the Queen. A chicken and a car, the car can go. Chicago, Betty Booty and Innie Miney Mo. Them was happy days, really happy days. School days was happy, happy days. Friends, romance, countrymen, the world is a stage. To do or not to do, this is the question. The quality of mercy is not spread, it's paid for every young woman. Hickory, hickory, mountain, a monkey on the roof. Siggily, siggily, marble stone, pointer, pointer, C-O-N.
A pleasant afternoon to the Francisco household at Simeon Road in Pity Valley. Sparrow's wife Margaret and children Michelle, Karen and Tony. And of course Slinger. We trust you're enjoying your day, Sparrow.
Them was happy days, really happy days. School days was happy.
Memories of his 6th Calypso King title back in 1973. Same time, same place, and happy school days. We would like to shout out archivist Teddy Pinero in Aruca, my good friend David Jessup at J&J Hideaway, Bob Giddens relaxing in St. James, and all Sparrow fans everywhere. Inside hour 17, as we salute the supreme Calypso King of the world, Slinger Francisco, the mighty, mighty Sparrow.
It may be early, but we wish you a Merry Christmas. Win a car. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Win appliances. Wish you a Merry Christmas. Free airline travel for you from Nestle.
3 wishes will be granted by Nestle this Christmas. With any 4 labels, win a car, or a fridge, a stove, a microwave, or 10,000 miles of airline travel, or 50 consolation prizes worth $90,000. See your press.
All for you from Nestle.
Snappy little crackers all round here fit into the front of a packer. Serve with a dip or share them straight. Fit into the front of a packer.
You're going to love these cheesy little bits. Fit into the front of a pack of cheese.
You're going to love these cheesy little bits. Fit into the front of a pack of cheese snips.
You're going to love these cheesy little bits.
Fit into the front of a pack of cheese snips.
So, you're on the outside, in traffic, sweating, it's unbearable. But it's actually only about 30 degrees Celsius, which is nothing compared to the heat churning inside your engine, which is why you need an oil that can cool your engine and your nerves. New SH formulation NP Ultra Motor Oil, rated SH, the highest international rating for any motor oil. Over 70% of cars in TNT survive the road because they run on NP. NP, we're at home on the road.
He say, ordering chicken for everybody. I say, it's a big side we have in here, you know. He say, I know, that's why I'm ordering big chicken from Royal Castle. Because when it comes to size, you cannot beat Royal Castle, boy. Because when you hear Royal Castle cut up chicken, it's well cut, you know. They don't chinks. It's big, big piece of chicken you get in. It's like the chicken does lift weights, man. Each piece like a whole lunch. So when you eat at Royal Castle, you don't have to ask yourself if you eat, because you know you eat. Yes, man, Royal Castle better all over. So it's chicken for the boys. When I eat, everybody eat. When I pay, everybody pay.
For 24 hours non-stop on Caribbean Tempo 105 FM, we hail the mighty Sparrow, Calypso King of Kings. And this radio accolade to the undisputed ruler of the Calypso Kingdom is being proudly presented. Compliments Royal Castle, better all over, Caribbean, toasting the Calypso King of the world. NP, you can count on NP. Nescafe and Supplegen, and Bermuda's Biscuits.
20 minutes after 4 o'clock, you inside the segment King of Kings as we spotlight the Calypso King competition, the Calypso Monarch competition, Panorama winners, King of Kings, Calypso King of the World, and the Road March competition. For those of you who have joined us in progress, Sparrow was born on July 9th, 1935 at 4 a.m. on Grand Roy Bay, Grenada. At age 18 months, he came to Trinidad with his mother, Clarissa. His father, Rupert, had preceded them to Trinidad. He first lived at Bell's View in St. James, then 13 Warner Street, Newtown, and in Diego Martin, and finally Simeon Road, Petty Valley. He went to school at Muckraper Boys and Newtown Boys. And we continue with Sparrow's winning Calypso King selections. And we are up to 1974, the year Sparrow acquired his 7th Calypso King title in Trinidad and Tobago. It is interesting to know that throughout the 60s and 70s, Sparrow, even when he was competing in Trinidad and also when he was away from the competition, he would journey each year to St. Thomas in the Virgin Islands and compete there. In fact, he won an unprecedented 11 Calypso King of the World titles in St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands. We play for you a live version of the 1974 rendition, We Pass That Stage. And you'll also hear Miss Mary, Sparrow winning selections, Dimanche Gras, 1974.
Disrespect, and then we object when people reject us and call us low class. Courteous words like thank you, I'm sorry, please, and would you forgive me, which we once knew has now become a forgotten thing of the past. We convict and we condemn in our minds, our bosom path, without a trial. But this wickedness, crookedness, stupid and malicious style is out of style. Can't we be constructive and try to engage in something to alleviate this present shortage? Control your urge to damage. And as a people be less savage in this day and age. Remember we passed that stage. To try and create and perpetuate fictitious impressions. Saturday night infidelity is a damn joke. We whoring, we cussing, we smoking dope. Sunday morning we holier than the Pope. The wanton consumption of alcohol merely to be drunk and peddling junk, with the asinine presumption that man should treat woman like skunk. Now that's pure bunk. Why can't we forget about riot and scrimmage? Ignore the old talk and gossip in the village. Cease the damn wastage. Stop going on the rampage in this day and age. Remember we passed our shade. low to say we didn't know. So then there is no justifying our ignorance. We are a great set of people, but destructively we like to criticize a lot. And the impressions we leave of ourselves, we are really not. Yet people think we are a bundle of cunning and bogus artificial bastards. Despicable cats, specialized in bubble, mamagism, and backbiting bad. Now that's too sad. Why can't we stop living like dogs in a cage and cleanse ourselves from this filth and garbage? Try to salvage something of our heritage in this day and age. Remember we passed that stage.
I want to play, I can hardly wait. Dress up like a Baptist woman with a old shoebox in my hand, charging money to see such confusion in the band. To see Miss Mary, big and hairy, to see she father, to see she mother. For carnival this year, I have Miss Mary here, Miss Mary Wayne. Come and see she. Behind the hill, my display may be called offbeat, but the public will have a treat. Yes, it's fat for so and excitement in Frederick Street. To see Miss Mary, big and hairy, to see she daughter, to see she mother. For carnival this year, I have Miss Mary here, Miss Mary Wayne. Come and see she. Jumping carnival day, if you happen to pass my way, don't believe I show you free, you go hard to pay. To see Miss Mary, big and hairy, to see she daughter, to see she mother. For carnival this year, I have Miss Mary here, Miss Mary Wayne. Come and see she. Drinking till I drunk, jumping till I wet. I wanna catch the public off guard and let it say I'm dealing in bad. When they see Miss Mary, well, all of them go mad. To see Miss Mary, big and hairy. To see she daughter, to see she mother. For carnival this year, I have Miss Mary here, Miss Mary Wayne. Come on, see she.
Carnival 1974. The Mighty Sparrow making it 3 in a row. Capturing the Calypso King title with We Pass at That Stage and Miss Mary. And that version of We Pass at That Stage live from the archives of Teddy Pinero. Made available by Teddy to Caribbean Temple for this Sparrow special. It is interesting to know that up to 1974, if you look at the Calypso King competition, Sparrow had captured the crown 7 times. His closest rival, the Mighty Duke, had 4 titles, and further back, only Spoiler and Striker had 2 Calypso King titles each. No one else won more than one on more than one occasion. So it meant that after 1974, Sparrow was not only poised to capture his 8th Calypso King title, he was also poised to equal Duke's record of 4 consecutive road march titles. Incidentally, in 74, he became the second person to score a road march hat-trick. Duke did that when he won in 68, 69, and 70, but he also went on to make it 4 in a row in 71. Sparrow poised to equal that feat. However, it was not to be. All that and more after these commercial messages. However, it is also important to know that when we started off back in 1956, we alluded to the fact that the prize money for the Calypso King title was just $40 and the Angostura Cup. By 1974, the Calypso King received $2,000. So it meant that they were coming up gradually to the motor car that exists today. We are saluting the supreme Calypso King of the world, Slinger Francisco, the Mighty Sparrow. 24 hours of his music on Caribbean Tempo 105 FM. It's 27 minutes before 5 o'clock. A pleasant afternoon to all those who are just leaving work, heading home. We trust you'll stay with us. We are going all the way till midnight. At 6 o'clock, Phil Simon comes in with Saucy Sparrow. And from 9 o'clock, Eric St. Bernard will be at Sparrow's Hideaway for a live private party. 24 hours of Slinger Francisco, the Mighty Sparrow, on his day. Sparrow Day on Caribbean Tempo, and indeed Tempo Country, Trinidad and Tobago.
When you're busy on your feet, got no time, can't miss the beat. Stop the jam, gonna get a boost. Stop the jam, gonna get a boost. Listen, A, B, C, D, E. Easy vitamin, move you up. Stop the jam. Stop the jam, gets you up on your knees to stay on top. Stop the jam, gonna get a boost. Stop the jam, Carry anywhere, rules and bells. Caribbean everything, everywhere. Carib everywhere.
Say the word help, and you think boring. As for fiber, ooh, all I can think of is But say whole wheat bricks, and think of taste, think of gorgeous bodies, think of breakfast, lunch and dinner, snacks. Say whole wheat bricks, and think of everything that's good. Whole wheat bricks, as good as it tastes.
Baked fresh by Bermudas.
Get the taste, that royal flavor at the castle. You're something special, 'cause we're better all over Royal Castle. Come on, y'all! Royal Castle. There's nothing like Royal Castle. Yeah. It's better all over at the Royal Castle.
24 hours of the music of Slinger Francisco, the Mighty Sparrow, and this segment, King of Kings. We are featuring the Calypso King selections, the Calypso Monarch, winning panorama tunes, King of Kings, and Calypso King of the World. And we are up to Sparrow's 8th Calypso King title or Calypso Monarch back in 1975 after an incident at a Clash of the Champions. Sparrow decided not to defend his crown and apologize for that incident, giving up his chance to equaling the Mighty Duke's record of 4 in a row, and his chance to forging ahead to set an unprecedented 8th Calypso King title. It's also interesting to know that for 3 periods, for different reasons, Sparrow was away from the Dimanche Crash show. From 1957 to 59, because of that boycott due to prize money. From 65 to 71, because he was disillusioned with the judges. And again, from 74 to 91, after that incident we mentioned earlier at the Clash of the Champions. However, on each occasion that Sparrow returned to the big yard, he was successful in capturing the title. In 60, it was May and 10-1 his murder. In 72, it was Rope and Drunk and Disorderly. And in 1992, after being away from competition for all of 18 years, the Mighty Sparrow returned to the competition. By then, the Calypso King had matured to the Calypso Monarch. And that story, quite briefly, in 1978, 3 female Calypsonians, Singing Diane, Singing Francine, and Calypso Rose, were finalists in the Calypso King contest. The CDC had no choice but to rename the competition from the Calypso King to the Calypso Monarch. So when Sparrow last performed in 1974, he captured the Calypso King contest. However, when he returned to competition in 1992, it was the Calypso Monarch title, and he won handsomely with Survival and both of them.
yet a brighter day. Is a mountain we climbing, some will rise, some will fall. They'll be slipping and sliding, but at the back of it all. Metaphysical, deep and spiritual, till the master call, we fight for survival. Modern day societies, melting pot communities, there are several rules and laws, where the poor become subservient to the rich and affluent, or they show their fangs and claws. Divided by creed and race, it ain't easy to be free. No one knows for sure if we really can ever find an equal place and live as one family. Sometimes it's hard to find solution, but nothing conquers the will of man. We will survive. Though times may be rough, man will survive. We know how to be tough, so let nothing divide me. All for one, one for all. Feel the power and the glory, 'cause at the back of it all. Though we whine and ball, breaking down dance hall, till the master call, we fight for survival. Coming through the dark ages, looked upon as savages, haunted by unrighteousness, traumatized by ignorance, time and place and circumstance. We have to face all kind of prejudice, subjected to slavery, bound by economic chains, quick to hold but slow to develop, daunted by redundancy, plagued by emotional pains. Still for all we wouldn't stop, cry surrender or give it up. No, we will survive, as we have throughout the years. Man will survive, to pay sorrow and tears, to make sure our existence, to walk out to stand tall, yet to humble in His presence, 'cause at the back of it all. Though we whine and ball, breaking down dance hall, till the master call, we fight for survival. Bo, 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 bo. them rough. Otherwise, them woman go say you soft. Do it, do it, do it. Oh, goody, gives it what she want. Gives it what she want. Gives it what she want. Man, come on. Both of them. Both of them. Both of them. Both of them. If I was a different chap, maybe I would have got trapped in that. With both of them, both of them, the both of them, both of them. All the offers that she made, I think about it, but I couldn't make me grade. Both of them, both of them, both of them, the both of them. Variety is the spice of life. Polygamy today I dread. Town Kitchener for his good advice. I still could remember what he said. The message still ringing in my head. Do it, do it, do it. Oh God, goody, gives you what you want.
And there you heard all 15 winning selections of the Calypso King, Calypso Monarch competition by the Mighty Sparrow. 1956, Gene and Dinah. 1960, May 10-1 is murder. 62, Sparrow come back home, Federation. 63, Kennedy and Khrushchev, Dan is the man. 72, Rope and Drunk and Disorderly. 73, same time, same place, Happy School Days. 74, We Pass at That Stage, Miss Mary. And 1992, Survival and both of them. Back in 56, Sparrow received $40 and the Angostura Cup. In 74, $2,000. And in 1992, he drove away with a brand new laser motor car. For 3 periods, Sparrow was away from the Calypso King Monarch competition, 57 to 59, 65 to 71, 75 to 91. On every occasion that he returned, he won the competition. He appeared at the Calypso King, Calypso Monarch 11 times. He was crowned king 7 times, monarch once, twice he was second, and once third. In 1961, he was second to the mighty Douglas, 1964, third to the mighty Bomber, and in 1993, he was second to Chokdas. So it means that Sparrow never placed lower than third in the Calypso King, Calypso Monarch title, and he still has the record for the most titles, 8 in all. His closest rival, Chokdas, who after Duke, during that period when Sparrow was away, sneaked up with 5 Calypso King, Calypso Monarch titles. So in the final analysis, Sparrow is way out front with 8 Calypso King, Calypso Monarch titles, Chokdas with 5, Duke with 4, and a couple other people like Rose, Striker, Spoiler, Croker with 2 titles each. Still to come, as we continue featuring the music of the Mighty Sparrow in this segment, King of Kings, all 8 winning road march selections. We'll also look at the very first King of Kings 1985, King of Kings 1987, and the winning panorama tunes by the Mighty Sparrow. 8 minutes before 5 o'clock, inside hour 17. 24 hours of the music of Singer Francisco, the Mighty Sparrow, the most celebrated Calypsonian of all times.
So, you're on the outside, in traffic, sweating, it's unbearable. But it's actually only about 30 degrees Celsius, which is nothing compared to the heat churning inside your engine, which is why you need an oil that can cool your engine and your nerves. New SH Formulation NP Ultra Motor Oil, rated SH, the highest international rating for any motor oil. Over 70% of cars in TNT survive the road because they run on NP. NP, we're at home on the road.
It's the same thing every day. I always hear her say, when the school bell rings for lunch, there's only one thing, good for my honey bunch. Vanilla cookies, please, nothing filthy like this. Aha! Vanilla cookies put a mealtime smile on your face.
Compliments Caribbean, toasting the Calypso King of the World, Nescafe and Supplegen. NP, you can count on NP. Royal Castle, better all over. And Bermuda's Biscuits, we are showcasing the life, the personality, and the accomplishments of a Calypso phenomenon. Dr. Slinger Francisco, the mighty Sparrow, until midnight, exclusively on Caribbean Tempo 105 FM.
5 minutes before 5 o'clock, this segment, King of Kings. And we are about to play for you the 8 Sparrow winning road march selections. Among the many honors and accolades the mighty Sparrow received, in December 69, a bird for Sparrow. Sparrow received the Hummingbird Silver Medal for his contribution to Calypso in TNT. And in August 93, he also received from the government of TNT the Shakonia Gold Medal for his contribution to Calypso. Slinger Francisco, the mighty Sparrow. He came on the Calypso scene in 1955, performing at the Dirty Jim's Social Club, and immediately the following carnival, he entered the competition, walked away with the Calypso King crown with Gene and Dinah, and he also became the very first Calypsonian to win both the Calypso King and the Road March title the same year. In fact, up till that point, you had Calypsonians singing tailored for the Calypso King crown and Calypsonians singing for Road March honors. Sparrow changed that, capturing both titles. And this is the very first road march by Slinger Francisco, the mighty Sparrow, from 1956, Gene and Dinah.
So when you bump up Gene and Dinah, Rosita and Clementina, from the corner posing that your life is something they say. Now you get them broke, you can get them all for nothing. So make a row, the Yankees on Sparrow take over now. Only West Indians like me or you go in to get a drink or two. And as we have things back in control, I seek in revenge with my heart and soul. Brother, when I'm spreading news around, just to see how them cavemen come in the town, just to meet Miss Gene and Dinah, Rosita and Clementina, from the corner posing that your life is something yesterday. Now you catch them broke, you can get them all for nothing. Don't make a row. Well, the Yankees on Sparrow, they go round. monkey to spoil the pet. Dorothy have to take what she gets. All of them who used to make style, well, they taking 2 shillings with a smile. No more hotel to rest your head. Like the sweat of thy brow, thou shalt eat bread. Mama, you was Gina and Nana, don't be lemon, Gina. Now we call them golden. Let your life is coming, get selling. When you catch them broke, you can get them all for nothing. Don't make a row. The Yankees gone, Sparrow take over now.
Looking at the road march competition, before World War II, the most popular calypso on the road carnival days was called the Lego. After the war, it became the road march. In 1945, there were 2 carnivals, VE Day, Victory in Europe, May 8th and 9th, and VJ Day, Victory in Japan, August 15th and 16th. In 1945, on those spontaneous carnival days, King Radio with All Day, All Night Marianne had the most popular calypsos on those carnival known as the Road March. However, the very first official Road March, 1946, was won by Alden Roberts, the Lord Kitchener with Jump in Line. When Sparrow emerged on the scene in 1956, he immediately captured his first Road March with Gene and Dinah. The following year, Nap Hepburn, with a commercial jingle converted into a song, Tizan de Dubois, popularly known as Dr. Nelson, was the winning Road March. However, in 1958, Sparrow returned to recapture his Road March crown. 1 minute after 5 o'clock as we cruise into the 18th hour. 24 hours of the music of Slinger Francisco, the mighty Sparrow, on Caribbean Tempo 105 FM. This is Sparrow's Day in Tempo Country, Trinidad and Tobago. The year 1958. Sparrow became the very first Calypsonian to put out a long-playing calypso record. That was way back in 1958. And in fact, later on in November 79, he also became the very first Calypsonian to put out a calypso double album when he was celebrating his 25th anniversary. We go back to the year 1958 and play for you the second Road March winning selection by Sparrow. From 1958, Pay As You Earn.
It's a shame, but we have ourselves to blame. It's a shame, we have ourselves to blame. We asked for new government, now they're taking every cent. Cost of living is the same. It is really a burning shame. The doctor say to pay as you earn, and I say you pay to learn. But my father say sharp in the axe, for when the collector passed the chip of income tax. Plenty people is in misery, but it's taxing bothering me. Well, I am not working anywhere, so I have no income to share. But Mr. This and Mr. That, who are customer the payroll cut, is to see them shedding tears. Men like the Frazers and Fernandez. The doctor say you pay as you earn. Sparrow say you pay to learn. And the father say you sharp in the act. So when the collector pass to cut down income tax. Nothing about it, the money ain't going in the doctor's pocket. First of all, we want better school, so the children don't grow up at school. Then work for you and me, that is what plenty of them can see. All they know is the doctor says to pay as you earn, and Sparrow say you pay to learn. They hear me father say, sharply in the act, so when the collector pass to chip up the income tax. Because all who walk in must pay, yes. Doctor said you pay as you earn. And Sparrow said you pay to learn. Even my father said, selling the act. But when the collector comes to pay up, he comes up.
The year 1958, Sparrow winning the road march competition for the second time with Pay As You Earn. Incidentally, up to that date, only Radio Killer and Spitfire had won more than one road march title. In fact, they all had two each. Sparrow becoming the fourth Calypsonian to win two road matches. 1958 with Pay As You Earn. When we come back, Sparrow forging ahead of everyone in the road march race. 6.5 minutes after 5 o'clock inside hour 18. 24 hours of the music of Slinger Francisco, the Mighty Sparrow. And you're inside the third hour of King of Kings.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. Win a car. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Win appliances. Wish you a Merry Christmas. Free airline travel. For you from Nestle.
3 wishes will be granted by Nestle this Christmas. With any 4 labels, win a car, or a fridge, a stove, and microwave, or 10,000 miles of airline travel, or 50 consolation prizes worth $90,000. See your press.
All for you from Nestle. I could tell time by him. Every lunchtime did the same thing. In sunshine or rain, he calls it by name. It's always the same refrain. Vanilla cookies, please. Nothing tastes sweet like this. Oh yes, vanilla cookies with some meat and smile on your face.
He's a fella always used to say he don't want no pepper sauce unless his mother make it. He say his mother is the only person in the whole wide world could make pepper sauce to suit he. Until he passed by Royal Castle and taste Royal Castle pepper sauce on the chicken. When he tastes the Royal Castle pepper sauce that make with nice habaneros peppers from Valencia and the fresh green seasonings and shadow benny from Paramin and the special Royal Castle blend, you only saying, put more pepper. He say, boy, this Royal Castle pepper sauce not only hot, but it's nice and tasty. He say, boy, Royal Castle like a mother to me, you know. They know how to make pepper sauce. It's better all over.
So, you're on the outside, in traffic, sweating, it's unbearable. But it's actually only about 30 degrees Celsius, which is nothing compared to the heat churning inside your engine, which is why you need an oil that can cool your engine and your nerves. New SH Formulation NP Ultra Motor Oil, rated SH, the highest international rating for any motor oil. Over 70% of cars in TNT survive the road because they run on NP. NP, we're at home on the road.
A pleasant Wednesday afternoon to all those who have been with us for the past 17 hours and 9 minutes, and also all those who have joined us along the way. For those of you who have joined us in progress, the very first calypso Sparrow sang in public was The Parrot and the Monkey in 1955 at the Dirty Jim Swizzle Club in Port of Spain. The very first record that Sparrow cut was The High Cost of Living and Racetrack, done right here at Radio Trinidad TBC's building. Slinger Francisco, the Mighty Sparrow, and we are counting down every single road march winning selection by the Mighty Sparrow. And we're up to 1960, the year he not only won his third road march and forged ahead in the tabulation for his road march honors, but he also became the first Calypsonian not only to score the elusive double, but to score it twice. Back in 56, he won both the Calypso King and the Calypso road march titles with Gene and Dinah. In 1960, he again accomplished that feat. With 10-1, his Murder and Mamie, he won the Calypso King title. And also with Mamie, he won the road march title.
Making love one day with a girl they calling Mamie. Making love one day with a girl they calling Mamie. I pick up Mamie by the railway, and we take a taxi straight to Claxton Bay. Before we lay down on the coffee, she start catching fit. Darling, don't bite me, honey. I never had a man to ever do that to me. I, do, darling. Look, my paws raise up. You're making me feel weak. Stop, Sparrow, stop. This time if you see how she hooked me and I hook she, like two snakes roll up, she's so deceitful, she ballin' stuff, but she like it, I know that. From the way she started to scratch me like a cat, let me go, oh gosh, Sparrow, no, darling, don't bite me, don't do that, honey. I never had a man that ever did that to me. I, do, darling. Look, my paws raise up. You're making me feel so weak. Stop, Sparrow, stop. Stop to roll, I get sand all in my nose hole, sand all in my eye, and I get in bite with sandfly. I kept on scratching and scratching. All this time while I know people watching, wait, may a sandfly bite me down there. But darling, don't bite me, don't do that, honey. I never had a man to ever do that to me. Ay, Sparrow, darling, look, my paws raise up. You're making me feel so weak. Stop, Sparrow, stop that. Trouble now with Mimi, like she wants to steady hold there. When a man finish, I think it's foolish. Look the licorice, I try to get up and tell she, Mimi, darling, the taxi waiting on we come go. Keep the rum when you reach home, give your man some, but she ball. Darling, you love me, please tell me, honey. Even the man I have never did that to me. Ay, do, darling. Look at this razor. You're making me feel so weak. Stop, Sparrow, stop.
The year 1960, the Mighty Sparrow becoming the first Calypsonian to win both the Calypso King and the Road March titles the same year on two occasions. May. 40 minutes after 5 o'clock, 24 hours of the music of Slinger Francisco, the Mighty Sparrow. When we come back, Sparrow's fourth Road March.
When you're busy on your feet, got no time, can't miss a beat. Stop the jack, gonna get a boost. Stop the jack, gonna get a boost. A, B, a, C, D, E. Easy vitamin, move you up. Stop the jack. Stop the jack gets you up on your knees to stay on top. Stop the jack, gonna get a boost. Stop the jack, gonna get a boost. Stop the jack, boost you up. Calling on
nibbles. Baked fresh by Bermudas.
You see, boy, I invite 5 visitors for lunch and they just ring up and say they're bringing 3 more. Problems? I say, no problem, boy. You just order some chicken from Royal Castle because Royal Castle chicken's so big. Even if they bring 10 more, you could feed all. Because when it comes to size, you cannot beat Royal Castle. Because when you hear Royal Castle cut up chicken, it's well cut, you know. They don't chinks. It's some big piece of chicken you get in each piece like a whole lunch. Yes, man. When it comes to taste and size, Royal Castle is it better all over. The only problem, you might have to buy a dog too, because the visitors might not want to leave your house.
You are enjoying 24 hours in the radio company of Calypso Royalty as we hail the mighty Sparrow, Calypso King of Kings, exclusively on Caribbean Tempo 105 FM, with best wishes from Royal Castle, Better All Over, Caribbean, toasting the Calypso King of the World, Nescafe and Supplejon, Bermuda's Biscuits and NP. You can count on NP.
16.5 minutes after 5 o'clock inside hour 18. As we toast the most celebrated Calypsonian of all times, Slinger Francisco, the mighty Sparrow. And we are counting down every single road match by Sparrow. And we are up to the year 1961, the year he forged ahead of his nearest rivals, Radio Killer and Spitfire, who each had 2 road match winners. Sparrow scored his 4th in 1961 with Royal Jail.
Criminals, beware, this year all you've got to hear. This among the licking dogs, all over town, sharing this from street to street, but they know who to beat, believe me. I don't tell my friends and my family not to worry. Any one of them in the bear with me, take it easy. Don't worry, no bad insurance, any loyalty. And if you have any mail, well, let it in the royal jail. For Bob. When you pass my street, they stretch in the hand, I'm not getting something, you ain't happy to walk away. Next morning you wake up in a rabbit, your head bust, your pocket clean, but not me. I don't tell my friends and my family, tell them don't worry. Any one of them will go happy with me. Don't worry, no bad injury, send me liar, no money at all. If you have any mail, send it to me at the royal jail. If you see this long streak of misery, always molesting everybody. Brother, looking for shoes and James, I left the cuff you and call you 15 days. But I contact the police already, now I'm waiting like that's my PT, and believe me, I don't tell my friends and my family not to worry. Any one of them interfere with me, don't worry, go bad, you will save the loyalty. And if you have any mail, I live in royal jail. It's my thing. I look at my man. Oh, I'm starting to go. My man. No, man. No, I walk on the road. No, man. Dr. Solomon was attacked by another gang. Just imagine the minister of home of care. He and none have to walk with care. But I laugh when he get up his score. He said before they take him 4. But if they tackle me, my friends, they have to multiply 4 by 10, and that is 40. I don't tell my friends and my family not to worry. Any one of them interfere with me. Don't worry, no bad injury, any loyalty. And if you have any nails, I live in the royal jail.
The road match of 1961, Royal Jail by the Mighty Sparrow, earning Sparrow his fourth road match title. Among the many accolades Sparrow received throughout his long and distinguished career, in 1978, he was crowned Chief Umawali of Ikui, Chief of the Yorubas. In 1984, he received an American University Award for Outstanding Contribution to Creative Arts. And in 1987, the University of the West Indies, St. Augustine, bestowed on Sparrow the honorary degree of Doctors of Letters, dubbing him Dr. Slinger Francisco, the Mighty Sparrow. And we are counting down all the winning road match pieces by the Mighty Sparrow. Up till 1961, Sparrow had 4 winning road match pieces, and people like Radio Killer and Spitfire had 2 each. However, in 62, the Lord Blakey, who had won previously in 1954 with the Steel Band Clash, pulled one back with Maria, joining that elite group, Radio Killer Spitfire, to become the 4th Calypsonian to win 2 road matches. Sparrow still ahead with 4. However, Sparrow did not see another road match since 1960 until 1966. The reason? Alwyn Roberts, the Lord Kitchener. When he returned to TNT in 63, he immediately scored a road match hat-trick, winning in 1963 with The Road, 1964, Mama, This Is Mass, and 1965, My Pussin'. However, in 1966, Sparrow pulled one back to forge one ahead of Kitchener. Remember, before Kitchener left for England in 1946, he had won his first road match. Coming back and winning 3 in a row meant that he equaled Sparrow's record of 4 road matches. In 66, Sparrow went 1 up with Obia winning the 5th road match by the Birdie. 1966, Melda, popularly known as Obia Wedding.
You're making yourself a poppy show, Melda. You're making yourself a bloody clown. Up and down the country looking for Obia, and your perspiration smells so strong. Well, girl, you only wasting time. Obia wedding bells don't chime, and you can't trap me with necromancy. Melda, oh, you making wedding plans, carrying me name to Obia man. All you do can't get through. I still ain't gonna marry to you. The amount of incense that you burn at night, lad and gal singing up me place. So much different color candles that you light, rubbing red lavender in your face. Well, nastiness because you're deaf. You're no man can stand your breath. You're too damn nasty. Get away from me. Melda, oh, you making wedding plans, carrying me name to Obia man. All you do can't get through. I still ain't gonna marry to you. If you really want a wedding ring, Melda, there are many other ways and means, like scrubbing your teeth and bathing regular. Soap and water keeps you fresh and clean, yes. Dress up in the latest style. Always wear a charming smile. Some who come to say I do. Melda, oh, you're making wedding plans, carrying me name to all. peace, we hung up tight, tight, tight. All we ever know was love and peace. Now every minute is only fight, fight, fight. Till you use it over your man for peace. Well, you don't seem to understand. Oh, you can't upset my plan. For Papa Nisa is my grandfather. Melda, oh, you're making wedding plan. Carrying me name to Obia man. All you do can't get through. I still am married to you.
The road match of 1966, Obia Wedding, also known as Melda, Sparrow's 5th road match championship. 27 minutes after 5 o'clock inside hour 18. Coming up at 6 o'clock, Phil Simmons with Saucy Sparrow, and from 9 p.m. till midnight, Eric St. Bernard live from Sparrow's Hideaway. Gimme room to dance. It's Sparrow's Day in TNT Tempo Country and Sparrow's Day on Caribbean Tempo 105 FM. You're inside the segment King of Kings, and we are currently counting down all the winning road match selections by the mighty Sparrow. 7 times Calypso King, once Calypso Monarch, twice King of Kings, 11 times Calypso King of the World in the St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands, 8 times road match champion, 4 times winning Panorama tune, the undisputed Calypso King of the World, Slinger Francisco, the mighty Sparrow.
Little crackers all round here fit into the front of a packer. Serve with a dip or share them straight. Fit into the front of a packer.
You're going to love these cheesy little bits. Fit into the front of a pack of cheeses.
You're going to love these cheesy little bits. Fit into the front of a pack of cheese snips.
You're going to love these cheesy little bits.
Fit into the front
of a pack of cheese snips.
Get the taste, that royal flavor at the castle. You're something special, 'cause we're better all over Royal Castle. Come on, y'all. Royal Castle. There's something like Royal Castle. Yeah, yeah. It's better all over at the Royal Castle.
30 minutes before 6 o'clock. At 6 o'clock, you can stay tuned for Phil Simmons with Saucy Sparrow. A pleasant Wednesday afternoon to all the families relaxing at home after a day at school and on the job, relaxing at home, sharing some quality time. We trust you enjoying our Sparrow special. The 10-year period, 62 to 72. The road match competition was dominated by Kitchener and Sparrow. In fact, in 63, Kitch won. 64, he also won. 65, he also won. Sparrow pulled back one in 66, and there you heard Obia Wedding. In 67, Kitchener returned to win with 67. In 68, Kitchener again won the road match competition with Miss Tourist, and in 69, Sparrow pulled back one. His winning competition from 1969, Sa Saye.
A pretty she little Martinican girl. Oh, well, she come for the carnival. She want to play with George Bailey, but she ain't have no money at all. I tell she I go pay for she, but she got to spend the night with me. She consented, but when we began, if you hear how this Martinican ball, ça, bon Dieu, messieurs, ou ka choué moins. Levez, ouvrez la porte, la garçon, mon ka aller. Ça, bon Dieu, Sparrow, ou ka choué moins. She tried to run and block the door. I said, Dudu, what you frightened for? And then I give she some more money. She decides she go try me again. No matter how I take it cool, I mean she kicking like a bloody mule, with a kind of pitiful moaning. If you hear how she groaning in pain. Ça, bon Dieu, monsieur, ou ka choué moi. M'en v'lait l'argent pour jouer carnaval, bagay ça, ka fait moins mal. Monsieur, ou ka choué moi. She begged me like a child to stop, but not for hell I won't get up. I say when I spend currency, I don't feel, I don't see, I can't hear. She tell me, well, please be kind. This time I'm moving like a ball of twine. I say you better take it easy, cause you can't get me money who I am. Ça, bon Dieu, monsieur, ou ka choué moi. Gardez misé moi, maman, et dit non trouver un bagay comme ça. Monsieur, ou ka choué moi.
The year 1969, Sparrow capturing his sixth road match with Sasaye. And up till that point, equaling Kitchener in the final tabulation. Up till 1969, both Kitchener and Sparrow had 6 road matches, and Radio, Killer, Spitfire, and Blakey had 2 each. However, it will be the final time Sparrow will equal Kitchener, and Kitchener will go on to forge ahead. In fact, 70 and 71, Kitchener won his 7th road match with Margie, his 8th road match with Mass in Madison Square Garden, and in 1972, Sparrow pulled back 1. But he also created a brand new record. In fact, we had alluded to the fact earlier that Sparrow became the first man to win both the Calypso King and the road match competition. In fact, he scored that elusive double twice before. In 1956 with Jean and Dinah, in 1960 with Meme, and in 1972, Sparrow became the very first Calypsonian to score the elusive double 3 times. An unprecedented 3rd time he won with Rope and Drunk and Disorderly, the Calypso King, and Drunk and Disorderly went on to be the road match of 1972.
Always in custody, with friends and family. All man set up with me cause I'm drunk and disorderly. Every weekend I'm in the jail, drunk and disorderly. Nobody could stand it. They never teach me wrong control, so put as long a glass could hold. They say a hungry man's a angry man, but a drunken man's a happy man. Good Friday, good fall on us Wednesday, a As long as it's wrong day, I ain't going nowhere until I get wrong and disorderly. Always in custody with friends and family. All man fed up with me cause I'm wrong and disorderly. Every weekend I in jail. Wrong and disorderly. Nobody can stand me this morning. Christmas is real. Let's open it now and take a taste. As they break the seal, don't waste me time. And bring it with a will in mind. You'll feel good, you stay in a happy mood. Rum give you vitamin and nourishment and food. It's nice to be drunk and disorderly. Always in custody with friends and the family. All man fed up with me cause I'm drunk and disorderly. Every weekend I in the jail. Drunk and disorderly. Nobody can stand me.
The year 1972, Sparrow scoring the elusive double 3 times, 1956, 1960 and 1972. And he also chalked up his 7th road march title, just one shy of Kitchener, who at that point had 8 road march titles. However, that was as close as Sparrow will ever come to Kitchener. Kitchener will forge ahead. When we come back, Kitchener, the road march champion, and Sparrow's most recent road march victory. All that and more as we pay homage to the undisputed Calypso King of the World, Slinger Francisco, the Mighty Sparrow. 20 minutes before 6 o'clock inside hour 18. Coming up at 6 o'clock, Phil Simmons with Saucy Sparrow. We have a fax here from the Harvard Cricket Club. To the Mighty Sparrow, Slinger Francisco, the management and the members of the Harvard Club extends to you and in the very best wishes on your designated day, today's Sparrow Day, on your achievements will continue to make us and our nation very proud. Signed, David McKell, PRO, the Harvard Club. Congratulations to Sparrow from all Sparrow fans, wherever you are. We trust you enjoying this tribute to the Supreme Calypso King of the World, Slinger Francisco, the Mighty Sparrow, on Caribbean Tempo 105 FM.
It may be early, but we wish you a Merry Christmas. Win a car. We wish you a Merry Christmas. Win appliances. Wish you a Merry Christmas. Free airline travel. All for you from Nestle.
3 wishes will be granted by Nestle this Christmas. With any 4 labels, win a car or a fridge, a stove, and microwave, or 10,000 miles of airline travel, or 50 consolation prizes worth $90,000. See your press.
All for you from Nestle. Calling home a blessing divine. With a current in your hand. Crave a real icy brew. Not just one, but a few. Carib anywhere. Rules and beer. Carib in everything. Everywhere.
So, you're on the outside, in traffic, sweating, it's unbearable. But it's actually only about 30 degrees Celsius, which is nothing compared to the heat churning inside your engine, which is why you need an oil that can cool your engine and your nerves. New SH Formulation NP Ultra Motor Oil, rated SH, the highest international rating for any motor oil. Over 70% of cars in TNT survive the road because they run on NP. NP, we're at home on the road.
Say the word health and you think boring. As for fiber, all I can think of is But say whole wheat bricks and think of taste, think of gorgeous bodies, think of breakfast, lunch and dinner snacks. Say whole wheat crisps and think of everything that's good. Whole wheat crisps, as good as it tastes.
Baked fresh by Bermuda's.
17 and a half minutes before 6 o'clock, the king builds his palace. In 1973, Sparrow's hideaway was constructed on Simeon Road in Pity Valley, a home fit for a king. The king of Calypso, Stinger Francisco, the mighty Sparrow. From 1972 to 1984, Sparrow was in the road march wilderness. In fact, Kitchener went on to capture an unprecedented 11 road march titles. In 73, he won with Rainorama. Shallow won in 74 with Baseman. Kitchen in 75 with Tribute to Spree. And in 76 with Flag Woman. Incidentally, in 75, Kitch became the second Calypsonian to score that elusive double, winning the Calypso King crown with Tribute to Spree and Fever, and the road march with Tribute to Spree. Later on, Calypso Rose will be the third Calypsonian to equal that double. In 78, she won the Calypso King with I Thank Thee and Her Majesty, and the road march title with Come Let We Jam. David Rudder also became the fourth Calypsonian to score the elusive double in 86 when he won the Calypso Monarch with The Hammer and Bahia Girl, and Bahia Girl was also a judge road match. Stinger Francisco, the mighty Sparrow, chalked up his 8th road match back in 1984, second only to Alwyn Roberts, the Lord Kitchener. 8 road matches for Sparrow. 1988, do back.
The fat was crowded and she was tight. While I was grounded, she high in flight. I told young Steve Band, blazing and jam. She turned, she bam, bam, lick down the fan. Don't do that, don't do that, don't do that, girl, don't do that. Don't back on me, don't back, don't back on me, don't back. Dancing with you, man, you only jamming down me and with your bam bam. Don't do that, don't do that, don't do that, yeah, don't do that. Don't back on me, don't back, don't back on me, don't back. You look so pretty, really sexy. Boom boom look so healthy, jamming on me purposely. Darling, don't do that to me. sexy. Boom boom look so healthy, jamming on me purposely. Darling, don't do that to me.
Chalking up his 8th road match victory in 1984 with the dope back. 12 years in the road match wilderness, pulling back one. Slinger Francisco, the mighty Sparrow, 7 times Calypso King, once Calypso Monarch, twice King of Kings, 11 times Calypso King of the World in St. Thomas, Virgin Islands, 8 times road match champion, 4 times winning Panorama tune. Taking a look at the road match tabulation in the final analysis, Kitchener is in number 1 position with 11 road matches. Sparrow second with 8. Blue Boy, Super Blue in 3rd position with 6. Tambu with 3 in 4th position. And we have a whole lot of Calypsonians, Radio Killer, Spitfire, Blakey and Calypso Rose tying with 2 each. The road match championships, before that we went through every single winning Sparrow Calypso King selections. Still to come at 10 minutes before 6 o'clock, we'll look at Sparrow's winning Panorama tunes and King of Kings 1985 and 1987. You're inside 24 hours of the music of Slinger Francisco, the mighty Sparrow, on Caribbean Tempo 105 FM.
When you're busy on your feet, got no time, can't miss a beat. Stop the jet, gonna get a boost. Stop the jet, gonna get a boost. Listen, A, a B, a C, D, E. Easy vitamin, move you up. Stop the jet. Stop the jet gets you up on your knees to stay on top. Stop the jet, gonna get a boost. Stop the jet, gonna get a boost. Stop the jet, boost you up. Calling all my blood in the band.
With a current in your hand.
Crave a real icy brew. Not just one, but a few. Carib anywhere, rules and beer. Carib in everything, everywhere. Carib everywhere. Carib is there.
So, you're on the outside, in traffic, sweating, it's unbearable. But it's actually only about 30 degrees Celsius, which is nothing compared to the heat churning inside your engine, which is why you need an oil that can cool your engine and your nerves. New SH formulation NP Ultra Motor Oil, rated SH, the highest international rating for any motor oil. Over 70% of cars in TNT survive the road because they run on NP. NP, we're at home on the road.
It's the same thing every day. I always hear her say, when the school bell rings for lunch, there's only one thing good for my honey bunch. Vanilla cookies, please. Nothing feels so like this. Vanilla cookies puts a mealtime smile on your face.
On Caribbean Tempo 105 FM, it's another exclusive cultural marathon. 24 uninterrupted hours showcasing the personality, performances, and achievements of the world's best-known Calypsonian. We hail the mighty Sparrow, Calypso King of Kings.
7.5 minutes before 6 o'clock, we'd like to shout out all those of you who have been with us for almost 18 hours now. At 12:01 to 4 a.m. this morning, you had Phil and Bob with Sparrow the Early Years. From 4 to 6, Vanessa Herbert with The Bird in Love. 6 a.m. till 9 a.m., Eric St. Bernard with The Bird in Flight, Full Flight. 9 a.m. till noon, Dave Alcock and guests The Doctor Say. From noon to 3, Edison Carr and his panel, Sparrow, the Man, the Artist. From 3 to 6, King of Kings with yours truly. Coming up at 6 o'clock, Phil Simmons with Saucy Sparrow. And from 9 o'clock to midnight, live from Sparrow Hideaway, a private party, Give Me Room to Dance. 24 hours of the music of Slinger Francisco, the mighty Sparrow. On 4 occasions, Sparrow had the winning Panorama tunes. In 63, the very first Panorama competition, Panam North Stars won with Dan Is the Man. In 66, OBL Wedding, played by Whitco Gay Desperados, emerged winning Panorama tune. 71, Queen of the Band, CIBC Stalif. And in 78, Dudu Yemi, Natasha, secured for Trinidad Tesoro Stalif the Panorama Championships. Incidentally, in 79, when Panorama was aborted after the preliminary round, Trinidad Tesoro Stalif, the defending champions, was ahead with Sparrow's Robot. Next, we look at the King of Kings competition. 1985, Box Promotion had that elaborate and well-organized competition. The first prize, $100,000 and a 7-foot trophy. Sparrow emerged winner with The Slave, Meme, Soca Pressure, and The King.
I'm a slave from a land so far. I was caught and I was brought here from Africa. I'm a slave from a land so far. I was caught and I was brought here from Africa. Well, it was licks like fire from the white slave master every day. I'd gone on many weeks and weeks before we crossed the seas to reach in the destiny. And then they make me work. I said I work. Good Lord, no way. And then I toil and I toil so hard each day. I'm crying, Lord. Oh, Lord, I want to be free.
1985, despite a sterling performance by Scranter, Sparrow captured the very first King of Kings title, a 7-foot trophy and $100,000, performing The Slave, Meme, Soca Pressure, and The King. In 1987, in the second King of Kings competition, Sparrow successfully defended his crown with Education, Lang Excuses, Document Pan, and Shake for Carnival. It's just about 3 minutes before 6 o'clock. That's all the time we have in this segment, King of Kings. I'm Sookram Ali, the ultimate selector. Do stay tuned to Caribbean Tempo for much more exciting programming. Remember, our all-day tribute to Sparrow goes till midnight. Good evening.
For me crown, I ain't leaving here tonight without it on. I find they wasting time. Everybody knows the throne is rightfully mine. Surely you could see none of these mocking pretenders here could defeat me. So without hesitation, let's have the coronation and start a celebration all over the land. Hey! 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 Let it be proclaimed, this is my domain. Sing praises to the King. Let the children sing, let the church bells ring, singing praises to the King. Let's all rejoice and shout triumphantly, Hail Majesty Supreme. Make ready all the pomp and pageantry fit for a king. Tonight you'll be seen who is the King of Kings.
wars. I have conquered many lands with my troubadours. Tell them I ain't afraid. I'm the warrior king direct from the young brigade. Traitors shall not brave the presence here with my royal banner wave. I'm the singing warlord, tonight is man overboard, while I move up forward and collect my just reward.
For 24 hours non-stop on Caribbean Tempo 105 FM, we hail the mighty Sparrow, Calypso King of Kings. And this radio accolade to the undisputed ruler of the Calypso Kingdom is being proudly presented. Compliments Royal Castle, better all over, Caribbean, toasting the Calypso King of the world. NP, you can count on NP, Nescafe and Supplegen, and Bermuda's Biscuits.
Caribbean Tempo.